He got the Saints and what you call it, right?
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And an alley to run.
I'm getting on the fault, nigga, early in the morning. Tevin Coleman, boy.
13 touchdowns now.
Stop playing.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now
I'm trying to tell you.
Game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Was the old expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
As you watching this shit?
Dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7.
Oh my God.
It brings up 3rd.
Ah. Oh, you see this game? Dog, this game, wow, boy.
Already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so,
then again, this is Madden, so.
Field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he will not be able
And that shit over there locked up. Boy, you can stop that shit.
The coverage strong, and now it's
That's a goon over there.
So the defense able to get off the field.
I know what he want to do. It ain't going to happen.
They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Take me and the guy all up and through though. Early in this motherfucking AM. I don't know why you want to come over here messing with these people early in the morning. Early in the motherfucking morning, you want to come over here messing with these people. I'm going to give a nigga everything you're looking for, though. Swear to God.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still a lot of football to be played
Whoa,
this season.
whoa.
We're only in November.
I don't even know why they got my fullback in this shit, bro. Like, why they got my fullback in this formation?
Playoff picture looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on.
Well, I got hella tight ends. I just threw one in there.
Streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
I got another tight end that's just like Andrews.
There's no playoff time in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Oh, they played.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, they played. You see how they put my tight end at the left tackle position?
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm trying to collect. Tight dog. Kill.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Nah, man. Ain't that 99 speed up, boy. You did the right thing. Just start running. You don't want to burn your fatigue now.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
And what?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The pot was lead. Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
You won, Barry.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep.
And he takes this one in for a Colts
Oh, that
touchdown.
man broke straight through that puss-ass shit, and nobody could tackle him.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
That's crazy.
As his guys are on the
This
board
man, that shit so
in this
aggravating,
first
bro.
quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah,
All these
it's a long way
motherfucking
to
D
go.
tackles.
Remember,
5 D-line I'm
is it a
supposed to
straight line,
have.
75
These
yards
fuck
to
niggas let the
get
man
a
run
little
right
extra
past
in there.
them.
So whatever the final number is,
Nigga got
he
jammed up and
deserves
all.
a seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you
Bro,
rehearse it.
why does that shit
Right
keep
now,
putting my receiver at fucking
Give him
lineman,
40
bro?
on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a
Crazy.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Oh my God.
Gain of 3 last last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, after last week, we went over.
I was out of there on that one. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Set. Hey, foxtrot. 10 Lobo. Hey. Hit it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looks to throw, fires right side.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, check 24. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down.
Oh, he Schuster, he tackled me.
First down carry, so it's
Oh,
2nd and
my
9.
God.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd and 9 now. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already got.
See, he keep running that same blitz too.
And make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
After an
Trying to
incomplete
cut that
pass
shit
on
off.
2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
61. Matchbox lights. 5.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, I had him cross the.
Down he goes.
Oh,
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times.
I know, bro. I tried to hurry up and hike the ball.
This one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what
I tried to take the nigga straight up top. The nigga played, bro.
And harassment in the pocket, get to the quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes.
All right, now we need pressure.
In order to have a better chance to win again this week.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
I want him to try Denzel Ward. That's a no-go, boy. Let's go.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up.
I want him to try. I'm trying to bait him to try Denzel Ward.
And know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
34 yards. Oh, fuck shit. All right, y'all, boys. It's time to tighten that shit up. You can't get no more big runs. That shit over with.
You're exactly right. When I played, we used to have a defensive coordinator in these situations who would call the defense and tag on to get a safety, push them back. And sometimes you overcommit on defense, and it worked against them in this play. Offense worked it out very, very well.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to
bro,
the 25.
Like my niggas ain't getting no pressure, bro. Like what the fuck?
Resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down.
There we go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get it down this time.
I knew he was going right there.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to be happy I ain't got no game in a minute.
They'll try and run for this.
Come on, stop playing.
Take it 3. First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no game.
If you go for this and you think you're finna get it, you got another thing coming, Papo. Oh, this nigga really finna try me.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Brissett on 4th down.
Oh, let's go. My ball. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And
Shouldn't have played. Now I'm for to put your ass in the hole. Fuck, nigga.
There a would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it
Come
not?
on, man. Kevin Coleman got the animation to break off and all.
To catch the ball and convert.
Oh, God.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
Look at this man bumping my receiver and all, bro.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This one time as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That one hurt.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And from the 20,
I don't know what the fuck that man Varya was doing to that Bronx D. Flipper nigga, boy.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable
That's crazy.
down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That shit don't look like nothing but cheese, bro.
2nd and 6. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That boy gonna go get that shit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
That ain't nothing but a younger Tyreek Hill.
Following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come to me, it's me. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Brissett now. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This defense
fucking open field tackle, boy.
Catch just 1 yard.
On that
making
last
it 3rd and 9.
Boy, listen, that boy had a for sure first down.
Out of the gun, Brissett.
Go ass go.
Escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And very little issue in that one for the Redskins, opening their lead a bit further. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. That's caught by
Better stop playing.
Mark Andrews.
Better stop playing.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
That boy Andrews got some jump on him, don't he?
This first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, spinning away. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. He's going to wind up in air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, he didn't get a ton there, but at least some. The ball popped in the
Oh
air,
my God, bro. This is the shit I be talking about, dog. Like,
at the 26-yard line.
oh God, bro.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Brissett. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
When I'm playing that 3 wide shit, it still scored on this stupid ass.
Zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It is intercepted at the goal line. T.J. Green with a pick. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll make it 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for
35-21.
Brissett throwing the outlet.
Stop playing with me, dog.
It's Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. And just a small
he getting bullshit, that's why.
They like this rookie so much.
And that's
well, how bad do it, nigga?
Meetings with the coaching staff did.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I got 4 niggas watching this shit early in the morning.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 37. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They won?
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Brissett. And he's going to go down again. Von Miller in there for sack number 1.
I'm on the fault, nigga. Ass, boy.
Career moving and past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line.
That boy just putting this off in a bigger and bigger hole.
One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush.
Oh, my God, McLaurin.
Darius Leonard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up a throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And able to get it across.
Oh, God, bro, like, I'm right there.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
On second down and 4, Brissett looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
I'm coming after you. Trump. Check Mike, man. All day, baby, all day. Check Mike, man. And here we go. Watch the pass. Check Mike.
Brissett. And the pressure gets to him again. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Everyone got 4.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And that will be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh.
Still running that same blitz defense.
Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Okay.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Hey, seam 6. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike, 53.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's got Snead. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Oh, my God.
Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Justin Houston in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. This pass into the arms of Snead, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Snead's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And they got three rushes for 170, 130 something.
It does allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hold on.
Second and 5 now. Brissett. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
We go. 10 over.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He uncorks it for Snead. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And he is all the way up past the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Mm-mm.